Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time when they see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Alright, so Kieran Tierney don't come and second they reject the claims of injury prone. Because people don't lie, a lot of people don't label Kieran Tierney as an injury prone player, myself inclusive. And I believe say yourself at a point in your life, you will not talk say Kieran Tierney himself to get injury. So Baba they come, they will refute such claims. Say, okay, look at last season. There was never a game I missed because of injury. Say, I've always been fit, I've always been on the bench. Now that and I get the final say. And the truth is, he never really gets a grasp, gets a hold of Arteta's tactical demands, tactical philosophy, gets all the illustrations where Arteta they tell them, him never feel do am. That is why him they learn from Zinchenko. But he say don't tired to hear that narrative, say, okay, I'm telling you, injury prone player, Kukuma Salam, how many games did they play? Did they get injury? So all those, so he doesn't make it set the record straight. They say, he don't really miss any match last season. He gets, and he be the kind of person who say, even though he come from the bench, he always gives 200%. Like he gives all his best. So everybody can attest to those kind of things. Like even coming, either we are looking for a goal, there's making come to do one or two, or he's coming in to help see the game out. Like any which one, he's always putting up a smile on his face, coming in and giving his absolute best. So that's the kind of person he is. He is a top professional. But that injury prone Omosumo just kill that narrative. It is not true. He has always been fit. Don't be every time he get injury. The fact is they don't play him. Don't be say maybe he get injury. Now Arteta preference. Arteta just prefer the person who can add more bodies to the middle of the park, and that's something Zinchenko is not doing, because we are trying to move from the traditional left back way of playing, of bombing the left back, going front and coming back, whipping in crosses. We are trying to move away from that traditional role. This time around, we are just bringing something different, asking the fullbacks to come into the midfield and just reinvent the wheel. So we just see everything go. I wish him all the best of luck. I just personally know more fast now. Now, away from that, so another two we're going to hear from our monitoring spirits that they call the Daily Mail and the Athletic. So these guys all come outside and let us know say Folarin Balogun, they train alone. He gets for North Angeles where they did there. He's trained alone because Inter Milan is putting forward a £35 million bid for the player. You get, so maybe that is why Arteta the ring said there's no point of giving you playing time because you are interbound. You are anytime soon now you will find your square root go Inter Milan. So for that reason, maybe that is why Arteta and Gasper go don't discuss and say, what's the point now? We should just keep this guy. And another report we're going to hear from Corriere dello Sport. And the fact say Arsenal don't reduce the valuation of this Folarin Balogun, you get, to £35 million to smoothen the deal. Probably that is why he's training alone, because his deal or his movement or his transfer to the Inter Milan is very, very close. It is imminent. So anytime soon, if you hear, here we go, Folarin Balogun to Inter Milan, and Inter they very, very serious, because remember they ran away from the Lukaku deal after they discovered that Lukaku they discussed with Juventus. At the same time, they can't put Alvaro Morata and Balogun, say they choose one, because okay, Balogun is for the future, he's very, very young, he has a lot of potential. People like Alvaro Morata, they are on the decline, they are on the ending part of their career. So for that reason, through Alvaro Morata, they're going to focus on Folarin Balogun. And Arsenal need to recoup some funds. We spent 200 million already. We need to recoup some money so that we will buy more players. It's just maybe like 6 weeks. Now remain it gets. So before you know, everything don't finish. So we also need to strengthen and get 1 or 2 players if possible. Now, another thing we're going to hear is say Mohammed Kudus. There's a comment he made some years back. Again, so those comments come outside, they go viral on social media. Everybody talks, if he come up for Ajax, any club when they go, so you know they can't sit down for bench. So many know what they do. So people come to talk, say you that you are coming to Arsenal, you are very, very versatile. You can play as a number 9 role, and you can play the right wing role. So she made them come bench Saka for you, and maybe they bench Gabriel Jesus for you. So that's what some people are saying. But for me, I always maintain anything I'm saying. as you dey enter Arsenal, you get, once you've not proven yourself in EPL, nobody knows your pedigree. As you dey enter Arsenal, you need to sit on the bench first, because when you are coming, it's different from what we do here. You need to sit on the bench first, then coach will try you 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Once you come in, they display. Now we will be the fans with the clamor, say, coach, play this guy is very, very good. Why this guy going to sit down for the bench? Why this one going to do nonsense? This one, no, now we going to put pressure, we apply more pressure. Coach no will get choice. Go. As long as you are coming in for those cameo appearances and you are delivering 100%, 1000%. At that time, no nonsense coach. There are no sacred cows at Arsenal. So if you do well, he will put you bench anybody. You get, so that is the kind of person where Ateta be. So may you no fear. You get, may you just come. That is if you join us. So we cannot see nobody else. They find the player. Chelsea are there. You get, so other people say they there with the scam the player. So at the end of the day, we will know where the player they go last. Alright, so the Mirror also come outside and let us know say Edu Gaspar is ready to pay out Nicolas Pepe contract. Yes. Now Nicolas Pepe has 1 year left on his contract with nobody coming for him. It's not part of Ateta's plans, sadly. So the guy had earned £140,000 per week. So we divided, we just times up by 52 weeks, which is a year. The way we had the calculator, but I don't say if you know be like that, but if you calculate that, it's still like 7.something million. So maybe if you just give him 3 million, say, just find a square root. Get. If you know even reach, you get. So if he pass, I don't know. We just do rough calculation. If the calculation feel no correct, but it just rough calculation. So. But last the team is say Arsenal don't want the guys, they just dey on their wage bill. They want tear contracts, mean they find square. Don't be the first time we're going to tear player contracts. You get, we are known for doing that because we don't buy a lot of average players when we get resale value. That's the major problem we had in the past. But this time around, almost all the players who get, all of them get resale value, which is why we have the most valuable squad in the world. We are ahead of Man City, and the thing with like the requirements or the prerequisites, so they check all this valuability, not just the potential amounts where the player they valued in the market. Get now they check all these things. Like Sakana, they value Sakana 120 million. You get, so some of our players, Declan Rice now, if you want to sell them, how much is it Declan Rice will command? So all those things then make up the bulk of all this valuation. Make Arsenal Conde for number 1 over like 1.2 billion valuation. You get, so it is what it is. So now with the sign players, we get match future. You get, and resell value. Say in case in the future you just want to resell player and buy a top professional, so we'll resell the player for better money. There's no beyond those 20 million, 30 million. No. Alright, so Kieran Tierney also come as I call it, say he never gets exit talks, like he never hold exit talks with Mikel Arteta, because many people they talk say whether Kieran Tierney go come, like people are scared. So whether the guy won't come up for Arsenal, but for me, I can beat my chest 100%. Say Tierney no dey go anywhere. Number 1, a player who won't come out, nobody learn how to please the manager and understand the manager's tactical demands. Number 2, the way they talk, they talk like person they bitter. You get, he's talking like somebody that still loves Arsenal and still wants to stay here and thrive. You get, so that is why me I just like the boy. And he got to confirm say with that thing I never hold any talk, like they never sit down and talk say Akochi I won't go, so I go be now all those kind of things. Say it never happened. So anyway they hear that many. We don't know how many news why they see every day about Arsenal. When we say and it's their own verifiable reports. I cannot come and give them to you. That's why I know they not be able to. You know how many news people they send to me in my inbox. They say CHUKS, see that. But I cannot come and publish it or come and talk about it because they are unverified. I will classify them as rumors. They are not from credible sources. That's why I don't feel I can't give them. So when you hear all those kinds that tell you to leave us, I just kill all those things. Alright, so what we're going to hear now is from the Evening Standard. They say Arsenal, they're ready to rival Chelsea and Man City for Michael Olise. Now, Michael Olise is the player that plays for Crystal Palace. Now, Man City, the reason they won't sign the guy, make him replace Riyad Mahrez, with on the way to Saudi Arabia. Now, Chelsea, on the other hand, it looks like they want to carry the guy. What Chelsea always can do, my brothers and sisters, I don't really know. Because Chelsea have a lot of wingers in their ranks, so I don't know their own plan. So Arsenal, on the other hand, are looking for somebody who will act as competition for Bukayo Saka. Somebody who is very, very good, like understands the league. You know, we don't need too much acclimatization. Yes, so they don't identify Olise. Now I think Olise has £35 million buyout clause. We'll be yes, Chelsea don't offer £39 million, but we never know how the deal they go. So we'll just watch. Chelsea also, they still need money. I know they are still looking for money to sign Casado. Now Casado deal don't get twisted. Brighton, they say Chelsea must add Levi Colwill inside the deal. That centre back where they on loan to Brighton, can't return to Imperial Club Chelsea. Now Brighton wants him back, but Chelsea say they won't use the guy who can play for that season. So that is where they have stalemate together. So I don't know how it will be. So we just observe. So at the end of the day, I know say Arteta they try to get somebody we will come play as a deputy for Bukayo Saka, so that after Saka, the person will be the second name in the pecking order of right wingers before you can get a Nelson. That will sweeten my day. That will make me very, very happy if we can get that before the season starts, or even though season don't start, at least before the window ends. We can get that kind of player go play in that kind of position. I'll be very happy. Now me say everywhere don't sell Lemenge. Alright, so Edin Ketia herself don't come and second don't say, almost say they hear every people the top of the media space. Say, see, him not ready to come just be backup forever, saying the push to become a starter, you get, and that is what I expect of him, you get. Even though we are saying Edin Ketia is not enough, even though we are saying Gabriel Jesus also is not enough, like we need somebody that surpasses the two of them's ability to put the ball at the back of the net. But for the now, these are the people we have. So I won't make Edin Ketia they push that Gabriel Jesus, like give him ginger, make sure you give him mad competition. When the coach puts you 15 minutes, 20 minutes, make sure you deliver and put the ball at the back of the net. That is why you are wearing the Arsenal shirt and representing us. So, and that is what I expected Balogun to do, but everybody get your own destiny. So I wish him the best of luck if his deal materializes and it goes to Inter Milan. So if it happens, I wish him the best of luck. Alright, Declan Rice also come outside and declare everybody say, me I want win EPL with Arsenal. That is why I came here. If I felt Arsenal could not win it, I no go near this place. Say when he entered the Emirates Stadium, everywhere choke, like goosebumps everywhere. Say things sweet in belly, say now your own aims and ambition. I mean, I like him, like players who they come in here, players that know what it takes to win. He's just fresh from winning the UEFA Europa Conference League, so I'm happy that he's coming in. So my own, I'm making understand, like making just unlearn all the things they don't teach him for that West Ham to relearn, get and learn everything they teach for Arsenal, because our philosophy, our mentality, the way we play, get is far different from the way they play for West Ham. The way Arteta trains his players, Arteta is very demanding. Now here when Balogun said they talk, I'm like, it's very demanding. What you see is what you get. So I just make Declan Rice acclimatize quickly and replicate all those things we do for West Ham and do them for us, even do more. It gets, so that's where me I'm sitting. So let's just keep watching. Alright, based on the match, Arsenal and Barca go play for the Sophie Stadium in Los Angeles. So Pedri and Alexandra Balde, all of them they call it reach out to Bukayo Saka Martinelli. They say we can't wait to meet you guys on the 26th. We'll go play again, so they can't wait to play the match. The match itself don't get killed because me I'm not sure I go watch it because I want to check the time. You go believe say on Nigerian time like 3:30 a.m. When they wake up 3:30 a.m. they watch it. In Atlanta, or they wake up early moment they watch all those Can one for them. So me I don't think say I go feel watch them because when I want to watch and finish, when I want to do the show, you get so me I don't know. I will try my best, but there are no promises. Maybe at the end of the day I will wake up early moment go watch highlights. You get so, but I don't know how many of you are going to watch and wake up 3:30 a.m. in the morning and watch the match like 1 hour 45 minutes, which means that kind 5:30 highest. Get 9 match will finish. I don't know that penalty they involved for this one also because that man you own penalty involved. So how you would they watch? I'm like, I don't know, man. Let me know in the comment section because for me, I want to be sure now. You know, sure for me. So my dear Arsenal lovers, if you don't watch yesterday, you should check the top left corner of the screen. You'll see the thumbnail. Click out so that you'll get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So, signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and get out.